Just save this real quick. Who remembers that? I watch it every time I come in here. Hi, everybody. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are doing well. It's Little Friday, and by little, I mean it's my Friday, and tomorrow I get to content create. And I'm going to stream it on Discord. If you're not already a part of that, you should join it. The last person who solicited themselves to me did so saying that they were a YouTube video editor, and it was one of the worst experiences of my life. One thing for anyone who wants to become something or wants to buy or purchase a good, do not settle with the solicitors. Those are the worst people to deal with. People who are good at what they do don't need to go soliciting themselves all over social media the way they are. Just like the kind of attorneys who chase an ambulance down the road. Don't trust those people. They're not going to be the ones that help you. They're going to be the ones that want to make a quick buck off of you for doing nothing and then run away. All right, we built a beacon yesterday. We got some advancements done. We have Evie up in a tower. We built a lodestone instead of compass to it. We built a respawn anchor. We brought a strider in the world that we have to give more lava to. That is yet to be named. 10 subs. It's yours if you want it. We're going to go get some pickaxes. We have the smelter running. It's almost full of bamboo. All of these chests are, are full or getting full, which is kind of wild to think about. Because soon we're going to have a backup of everything. But yeah, we are, we're running on all cylinders. Let's see, is there anything in here? There is. That's what we smelted yesterday. Right now we have a speed buff, which is bothering me because we're running a lot faster than we should. Did someone like a big artist influencer post a video recently telling people to put yourself out there maybe? I think it's just the beginning of the year. So people are just trying to secure enough work to last them like the first 6 months or whatever. I don't know. Either way, it's not something I'm interested in. Let's grab some more cacti. Let's get this reset. And then we're going to go look for pickaxes. We need like another 5 or 6 netherite picks. So we're going to go looking for ancient debris. I know, that's the most exciting thing you guys are pumped about. I know. Looking good. What's looking good? Your face is looking good. Oh my am, how have you been, bud? Are you ready for the ice storm that we're getting? They're calling for 1 to 2 inches of ice where I live. 1 to 2 inches of ice. If you guys don't know about ice and how horribly disastrous it is, 1/4 of an inch of ice can shut down an entire city. They're saying 1 to 2. You're getting snow. I would love to have the snow. They're calling for a catastrophic icing event, which the last time we had one of those was about 22 years ago. We got about 1.25 inches, and there were hundreds of year-old trees that were touching the ground because the ice on the leaves were so horrible. They were sitting like this everywhere. Ice is super cat. Ice storms are horrendous. And what it is you don't know that it's ice. What happens is it starts raining. You're like, "Oh, it's raining." And it's like froze. It's water. You ever see those YouTube videos where someone pulls out like a cold drink and they thump it and it turns into a block of ice? That's the kind of rain we're getting. It's unstable water that as soon as it touches and the molecules are bumped, it freezes on contact and it just builds. And it's bad. We get ice storms here a lot. But they're usually like 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch of ice, so it's not that bad. They're calling for like ice, and it's gonna get ugly. Yeah, we might be without a lot of stuff. Oh my, it might be pretty bad. Good thing I got groceries. That's all I'm saying about that, because it's gonna get rough. All right, so the one thing I discovered yesterday, which is going to make our trek on getting these pickaxes really, really easy, is that Joe here has a Silk Touch Unbreaking pickaxe for 30 emeralds. That is amazing. So all we need is efficiency 5 and mending, and that's a perfect pick. So I think what we want to do is we want to roll one villager and give them efficiency 5. That way we can just make perfect pickaxes left to right. Lots of places were out of power for weeks. Yeah, we kind of had like a really big 1-2 punch Chivo. So where I live at, I'm on the east coast of the United States, and we are just east of the Appalachian Mountains. Now, the Appalachian Mountains is not a very high mountain range, but they still affect weather. And whenever a front, so like, also we have the jet stream that runs right up next to us. So when we get weather from the coast, anything east of the mountains gets hit really hard, and then it kind of dissipates as it crosses over the mountains. And then anything that comes from the mountainside, from the west, kind of hits the mountains, loses some energy, and then turns into something else over us as it passes. And back in the early 2000s, we had 2 big weather events. We had a really bad icing event, and we had a snow event that is now a historical data, like story, that is almost like required learning now in meteorology. Because what happened was the meteorologist said that we were going to get between 6 and 8 inches of snow in 24 hours. The snow event started around 6 p.m. the day before, and before 8 p.m. we already had 6 inches of snow. Where I lived at, we woke up with over 30 inches. And our state, because it's not used to such snow, only had 12 snow plows, and they were all in the mountains. So here we are, completely shut down. We had to borrow snow plows from Virginia, South Carolina, Tennessee to come to the state and help us because we were completely and utterly shut down. And what's funny is if you Google, here, let's see. I forgot what year it was, but let's say early 2000 snowstorm, North Carolina. January 25th. The Great Blizzard. Okay, so hold on. There's actually, is this it right here? So yeah, this is a case study of what happened. And it explains what took place, what went wrong, why, and everything. Model error and everything. And this is now a case study for meteorology. And it was because they completely just failed to warn anybody about what happened. And you can see here, there's like 28, 24, 18, 20. The entire state had snow. Even the beach had snow. But I lived up here, and where we lived at up here, there were drifts. This is just averages. We had almost 30 inches of snow. And it was within a day. So yeah, it was within a day. But it was crazy. It was a weird system that ripped through and just completely shut down everything. Hi, Born. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. So what happened was we missed. North Carolina came up with a plan, and they identified primary roads, secondary roads, and then tertiary roads, which is your third roads. And they were going to prioritize each of those roads as weeks go by to clear out everything and get the state running again. Where I lived at wasn't even on a road that they had listed in the tertiary road. So we were like 4th and 5th down the line. Our school was shut down for 2.5 months. We did not get a summer break that year. We had to finish out our school year, and then 2 weeks later, we started school in the next grade again. That's how much it screwed everything up. but like crops were, like farming wasn't a thing because, you know, everybody couldn't prepare. Places were shut down. People starved. People froze to death. Houses caved in because of the snow. I mean, it was a thing. It was bad. But that was one of many events. Let's buy some pickaxes. Let's see what we need. We have here in our possession a pickaxe and a shovel. So we have 5 picks. I want to get 5 more, and I think we actually made one right here yesterday. So that's number 6. So we need 4 more picks. We need lots of ancient debris, and I need to make a villager. So like on average, Chivo, in a winter, the most snow we'll get at one time is like 6 to 8 inches, maybe 4 to 8 on any given day. So like we were used to having that. That's considered a significant accumulation because it can shut down roads and stuff. I have been in a few winters here in North Carolina where we saw 10. Sometimes we saw 12 inches. This was like. We had never seen so much snow. And what was really bad was the way snow works, the way Arctic weather works, is the sun shining down on the snow and it reflects the sun back up, so it doesn't have enough time to heat up the area. And what happened was all of our weather changed for the next few weeks, and it wouldn't get very warm. And when it did get warm, it would melt some of the snow. Overnight, it would freeze. So all the snow on top kept melting and refreezing until there was a layer of ice on top. So then some places had like 2 inches of ice, 8 inches of snow, and then like an inch of ice underneath it for being packed. What's up, Benjamin? It's going well, my friend. We're gonna be getting some pickaxes and going to go clear a perimeter today. Isn't there an easy achievement for making a map wall like Mind Maps Total? I don't know. Not that I know of. Not that I know of. Hi, Shima. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I'm going to back these up by a couple because we have them here. And I have to change how they're set up now. Because we got the... Actually, we got to set this back even further. Mr. Dabbins, how are you doing, buddy? How are things? You said you owe me a DM and then you never DM'd me. It's almost like you don't want to talk to me anymore. It's okay, though. I still love you. "22 inches? Yeah, speed works. It gets crazy sometimes, man. You got an interview on Monday. With who? What kind of work are you going to be doing? I'm excited for you, bud. I want some more toolsmiths, I think. We got plenty of wood yesterday. We built the tree farm. Tree farm's live. Also, we made these maps yesterday to show people how to make maps in the game so you can see all of our stuff. We've got the animals. We've got the beacon. We've got the iron farms, villager farms, vegetable farm. There's our strider. There's the bee house. There's the bamboo farm. There's the smelter, tree farm, and then our garden. You'll DM me. Okay, cool. I'll hold you to it. Don't make me cry. I was going to grab something. Oh, toolsmiths. That's right. I grabbed wood. I did not. And yes, 100% good luck, dude. I'll be cheering for you. How many stalls did we just make? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You like the map? It's cute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I've got to make a lectern. So I probably need these. I need some books. I don't have books, do I? I do, right there. So we're going to make a bookshelf and then a lectern. Lectern, get wood, books. Let's give these guys some gerbs. We'll put lectern there. And then smithing tables. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, I guess I'll build a 5th one. It's fine. We gotta get the lightning rod away from him. That way he doesn't get shocked by something. Lightning rod. I'll put it back here. Let me check on my vegetable farms. We're growing vegetables, you guys. We got lots of potatoes and lots of carrots. Beautiful. Looks good. So back to here. So those are all the stalls for everybody. I was looking at record snowfalls in Colorado, had 76. Oh yeah. Yeah, Broman, you guys are up in the Rockies though, so that's a lot different. I think where your sea level is in Colorado, in most places in Colorado, are like the highest points over in the Appalachians. You guys have a much higher mountain range than we do. So you're susceptible to more things like that. Just looked it up on the wiki. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, we'll get to that point sometime. I'm not worried about it. Alright, I need to move some villagers in. So let's get some track moved around. And then I guess we should turn the villager farm back on. Let's see. Let's go out here a little ways. Wasn't sure if you were still doing achievements today. No, we're gonna start on a perimeter today. I wanted to do some yesterday just to kind of get some out of the way. We'll be doing a perimeter today, starting on 1. Gold farm. Gold farm perimeter. All right, we're gonna lose these mine carts, so I should make some more. So, oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Mine carts, mine carts. All right, and go. A new librarian. By the way, if you guys want to be named after a villager in here, 10 subs is the going rate. And you can either have it named after yourself or whatever you want it to be named. Just in case you're wondering, you can be in my world. I don't plan on dying anytime soon. You guys have seen us. We've been doing well so far. I think I gotta add another piece of track. Plan. Well, yeah, you never plan on dying. Record in Quebec, most snow in the winter, it was 762 centimeters. In one winter season. Okay, I thought you meant in one, like, 24-hour period. I was like, what? There's no way you guys got 700 inches in 24 hours. I need more blackstone. That's not blackstone. Hello? There we go. It's like a foot an hour. Yeah, that's crazy. That's too much. Yeah, but that whole snow event, like, people were angry. People were, like, suing, like, meteorologists. Like, people were calling for certain meteorologists to get fired because they didn't guess things right. And what had to be explained to them was meteorology is not, like, you just guess. Most of the time, you hope some of the computer models are right. Like when you're hurricane tracking, if you guys ever look at a hurricane track, go to the website that shows you all the different models, and you'll see like 90% of the models do like an S-curve. Then you got one model that does all this kind of crazy stuff over here, and you're like, that model's stupid. And then the hurricane follows that model, and you're like, uh-oh. They have an educated guess, and they shouldn't go off of that one that goes all squirrely, but that's why that model exists, because there's a possibility that it could do that. That's why they have that cone of uncertainty, because you got that one model that goes, no, I'm gonna go that way. And it's like, okay, we'll catch it in the cone. Make sure they know. Oh yeah, Chivo, it was rough. When I lived in Texas, we called the weather guy Dead Wrong Dan. See, we never had any like shitty meteorologists when I was growing up. We had one guy who was like revered by the community, and his name was Greg Fischel. And he mysteriously had to resign a couple of years ago, and people don't know why. They think it was like sexual allegations or something like that. But he was one of the best meteorologists like ever. He was a really cool person. And he was really smart. He knew what he was talking about. And everybody called him the fish. Well, that's why meteorologists always use like chance of, odds are, and things like that. You can't guarantee things as a meteorologist. I don't know, Born. How you doing, Shima? How long have I been playing Minecraft? I've been playing since alpha. But I don't have that many hours. I probably got like 2,500 hours in the game total. Chalupa, thank you for the host. Ben, thank you for the host. Speedworks, thank you for the host. I appreciate you guys. Good looking out for you, man. Exclamation point, help. Free ways. Okay, so you guys are all set up. Toolsmiths. All right, I need to get some slabs, and we need to get you rolled. Excuse me. Slabs, 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 slabs. Here we go. I'll make a hole here. And then put these tracks up. Oops. Sorry about that. Put this iron up. Put this blackstone up. Okay, let's roll you. Take the job, buddy. Born? I don't know, man. Hello? Friend? I'm gonna stay in here because this will be faster for you to get. Can you take this job? Huh. Hi, Tim. What's up? Conran, welcome in. Chalupa Batman, it's good to see you, buddy. I've missed you. I hope you're well. Why is he too busy riding a minecart? They all ride minecarts. Every single one of them. See the minecart coming through the corner there? All of them ride minecarts. That's how I got him in here. And see, he's got a job in a minecart. He's got a job in a minecart. Job in a minecart. Come on, dude. Don't make me kill you. Oh, there he goes. Knockback. Okay. All right, here we go. Hello? Entropy, how's your Thursday coming along? Been lurking the past few days? Well, just know that you've been missed. I've been thinking about you, dude. I'm glad you're here. Alright, there we go. Now we can start rolling. Alright, we need from this guy efficiency 5. Hi, Wiz. Welcome in. Is another villager in range stealing his job? Shouldn't be. Shouldn't be. Everyone else in here has jobs. I can get those other guys locked in real quick. Let me get some emeralds. You. Give me emeralds. Also, I want to fix the Enderman farm before we start clearing the perimeter. Alright, I got 48 emeralds. So I can lock you into a trade. Alright, so you're locked in. You're locked in. You're locked in. You're locked in. So are you. Alright, there. Everybody there is locked in. All these guys are locked in. You still don't have a job. Oh, you know what? That guy right there could be locking in on it. Yeah, let me give him a job. Here, hold on. Let me get these other guys jobs real quick. That way they'll leave me alone. That could be what it is. Take the job. You don't want the job? All right, what if I do this first? There we go. Okay, you. Oh shit, I'm sorry. I screwed up your farm, I apologize. Alright, that'll get them locked into a job and leave me alone. Dropping in to greet my Terra. Your Terra? How you doing, Ice? Welcome in, buddy. It's good to see you. Yeah, I guess that was it. Because we seem to be okay now with this guy. What a weird interaction. Curse of Binding. I've been claimed. Blast protection, not bad. We're looking for efficiency 5. There's Silk Touch. I already got Silk Touch. Lure 3. At least these are max level enchantments. Smite 2. Okay, now we don't have one anymore. Why you gotta ruin it for? Sweeping Edge. Gross. Protection. Hi, Sleepy Dev. What's up, buddy? How are you today? Punch.